Yeah, when you created the Blood of the Yingzhou District, I'm just curious, um, were you surprised at all that it got such huge acclaim? I mean, it definitely deserves it. Like you won, an Oscar for it and a lot of awards. But when you first started out creating that, was that kind of your mission to get really big to make an impact, or was it kind of like you were just doing your passion project?
No, no, it aimed to be big because besides the documentary,
Mm-hmm.
we did a public service announcement in China that was making huge impact.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, we have three campaigns doing public service announcement. Yes, it's not so old-fashioned. It's U.S. anymore, but in China, because it's an emerging market, it means a lot. So we that was shown millions of times, and that made a huge impact. Plus, the film got the award, so it
Right.
made an additional impact to
Yeah. Yeah, to
awareness
launch
of
it even
HIV.
further. But yeah, with Ritoma, um, I don't know, what was it like talking to the locals there, the Tibetans, about their culture? I think a lot of them are nomads or like monks, right?
Well, they're very shy people
Okay.
because they are nomad. They travel around, by themselves, and they don't talk to people that much. So
Oh,
it's very
interesting.
get them to speak in front of the camera, and the
Oh,
women are extremely shy.
okay.
So it's tough. So I would take 1 hour to get one like interview from them, and I have to rely on translation. But really, introduction to the culture and see their life as ordinary people.
Right.
So that's part of life hasn't been explored because you always see Tibetan films. It's kind of exotic, but
Mm.
I bring down. There's no exoticism in the film. So,
You bring like the humanness to it.
yeah.
That's really cool. And yeah, again, I'm like so excited to see the film. But it must have been awesome watching the Tibetans get really into basketball and passionate about the sport. Um, how did you feel
Well,
about that?
not it's a game that's so easily played,
Yeah.
and they are very outdoor. They like sports. I mean, Tibetan are very outdoors. I mean, they're very athletic and outdoor.
Uh huh.
They love to horse racing. They love. I mean, they're really good runners, and they love horse riding. So basketball for them is natural. It's you just have a half court, and they with a hoop and a board they can play
Yeah.
basketball. But it's that they don't have the strategy. So that's what Bill came in. It's like I bring them with strategy,
Okay.
and so that's important. And so no, I when I drove around back then 5 years ago, 6 years ago, I see a lot of young children playing basketball
Yeah.
all over the region. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh wow, that's really cool. And I think I read somewhere that the women, like some of the girls and women, started playing it too, which is kind of different from kind of the traditional gender role.
Yeah, they're very shy. They're the first generation who now goes to school outfit, only because it was so far to travel to walk to school. They don't go to school. Maybe they start schooling at 9 or 10 years old. Very
Mm,
different from developed country.
right.
So and then recently the local government built school close to them,
Okay.
and they have this boarding school, so the children can from Monday to Friday they can stay at school, so they don't have to walk back and forth, spending 4 hours to walk back and forth to their home.
Okay. Any plans on making an Asian American film? I think a lot of your documentaries were things taking place in China and Hong Kong and Tibet.
I work on Asian American film for a long time, and I make one a moment in time about
Oh,
how Chinese cinema impacted the Chinatown's community, and that was finished in 2011. It was shown on PBS as
oh,
well.
okay.
So
I'll have to
right
look
now,
into that.
my focus is in Asian region. I love to work on films about Asian Chinese American. When the subject comes to me,
Yeah. Okay, that's really cool that these issues kind of like just, you know, pop into your head and you decide to make a full length documentary on
It
it.
has to be meaningful because you spend 1 year, at least a year of time of your life to work on a film, and that film has to be some meaning to it. Otherwise, it's like you're wasting a year of your time. So
Yeah, you have to do what you love. That's really
yes,
that's really awesome that you've honed that.
yeah. So
Yeah, thank you so much for taking the time.
thank you,
Okay,
thank you very much.
thanks,
Bye.
Ruby. Bye.